Welcome to the space race, an incredible saga of ambition, rivalry, and groundbreaking innovation that changed our understanding of the universe. This is the story of how two superpowers, the United States and the Soviet Union, turned the dream of space exploration into a fierce competition that reshaped science and technology forever. Chapter 1: Historical Context. After World War II, the world found itself in a precarious position. The Axis powers had been defeated, but the political landscape was shifting dramatically. The United States and the Soviet Union emerged as the dominant global superpowers, each promoting vastly different ideologies: capitalism versus communism. This ideological divide gave rise to the Cold War, a period marked by tension, suspicion, and a race for technological and military supremacy. Amidst this backdrop, scientists began to dream of the stars. The foundation of rocketry was laid during the war, with figures like Wernher von Braun in the US and Sergei Korolev in the USSR making significant strides in rocket technology. Their visions were about more than just military applications. They imagined a future where humanity would explore the cosmos. Chapter 2: The launch of Sputnik. Then, on October 4, 1957, the Soviet Union launched Sputnik, the first artificial satellite to orbit the Earth. This monumental achievement sent shockwaves around the world and marked the official beginning of the space race. Suddenly, the US was faced with the harsh reality that it was trailing behind in technological advancements. The launch of Sputnik was not just a scientific triumph, it became a symbol of Soviet prowess. In the US, the government and the public responded with a mix of fear and determination, igniting a new sense of urgency to catch up. The National Aeronautics and Space Administration, or NASA, was established in 1958, tasked with accelerating American space efforts. Chapter 3: The U.S. response. Under President Dwight D. Eisenhower, the U.S. began to ramp up its space efforts. The creation of NASA marked a shift in strategy, focusing not only on military applications but also on scientific research. The challenge was clear: to demonstrate American technological superiority to the world. Despite several early failures, including the infamous Vanguard TV-3, the U.S. made strides in satellite technology, launching Explorer 1 in 1958. This satellite provided crucial data about cosmic rays and showcased America's determination to lead in space exploration. Chapter 4: The First Human in Space. April 12, 1961, was a watershed moment in human history. Yuri Gagarin became the first human to travel into space and orbit the Earth. His mission aboard Vostok 1 was a triumph for the Soviet Union, and it sent shockwaves through the United States. Gagarin's success intensified fears in the US, prompting a re-evaluation of its space program. American leaders understood that this was not just about science, it was about national pride and demonstrating the superiority of their way of life. Chapter 5: The Moon Race. Clips of President Kennedy delivering his famous speech at Rice University. Narrator: In response to the escalating competition, President John F. Kennedy set an audacious goal: to land a man on the moon before the end of the decade. In a historic speech at Rice University in 1962, he declared, "We choose to go to the moon in this decade and do the other things, not because they are easy, but because they are hard." The Apollo program was born out of this vision. It required immense resources, talent, and determination. As the decade progressed, NASA faced numerous challenges, including the tragic Apollo 1 fire that claimed the lives of 3 astronauts. But these setbacks only fueled their resolve. Chapter 6: Apollo 11, the historic moon landing. On July 20, 1969, Apollo 11 successfully landed Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin on the lunar surface. As Armstrong took his historic first step, his words, "That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind," echoed around the globe. This moment was not just a victory in the space race, it was a monumental leap for human exploration. The impact of the moon landing reverberated worldwide, inspiring generations and showcasing the incredible potential of human ingenuity. It shifted the global narrative, demonstrating that, against all odds, humans could reach beyond their earthly confines. Chapter 7, Technological Innovations. The space race was not solely about reaching the moon, it sparked unprecedented technological advancements. Innovations in materials science, telecommunications, and computing transformed industries and daily life. Technologies that originated from space research laid the groundwork for modern conveniences like GPS, satellite TV, and even smartphones. The spin-offs from the space race have become integral to our everyday lives, illustrating how far-reaching its impact has been. Chapter 8, Cultural Impact. The excitement of the space race permeated popular culture. Films like 2001, A Space Odyssey, and songs like David Bowie's Space Oddity captured the public's imagination, reflecting a society captivated by the mysteries of the universe. Chapter 9, Cultural Impact. The excitement of the space race also permeated popular culture. Movies, music, and art began to reflect humanity's fascination with space, inspiring generations to dream big and reach for the stars. Conclusion: the legacy of the space race. The space race ultimately laid the groundwork for international cooperation in space exploration. Today, nations work together on missions to the International Space Station and beyond. The legacy of this fierce competition continues to inspire innovation and exploration as we look toward a future that may one day see humans on Mars and beyond. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the space race. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more incredible stories from history.